Alright, so my entire setup, it didn't blow up, but my audio just stopped working. I've never had that issue before. So I had to completely reboot my computer because we actually did some story, or even a modest or mild amount. I just said, you know what? What was I gonna say? I said, you know what, I'll just leave it as a 7-minute video. Oh well. Someone will get mad at me. I thought something had happened. No, nothing. Listen, nothing's ever gonna happen to me, Ash. The only thing that's gonna happen to me is I have a fucking heart attack. That's the only thing that's gonna happen to me someday. Don't worry. Sometimes you just random shit happens. It's computers, right? You have a whole bunch of systems interfacing with each other that were never intended to or were never supposed to. It just happens, all right? Nothing too serious, but thank you for the concern. Yeah, it's all good. Nothing blew up. You know, nothing smoked out or whatever. Although I guess I should open the window just so I can get a little bit more cold air. We're all good. Championship match will begin soon. Please make sure you're ready. No, VC, no. I'm gonna finish the story. Well, it's all up to you now, Malcolm. Me and the other Elite Three will be cheering for you. Oh shit, I forgot to bring Ogre Pond. Oh. Because I'm never playing this again. So if Ash says that there's something to be gotten from bringing Ogre Pond, good thing I saved, by the way, then I will bring Ogre Pond. Ogre Pond is new dialogue. I mean, pretty much Ogre Pond, what happened, just got here. I had to restart the stream. 7 minutes in, I lost all audio on my headset. It just wouldn't connect. I tried plugging it in. I tried resetting the audio devices. I just had to restart. Trust me, 90% of your problems with well, maybe not 90%. A good chunk of your problems with computers could just be fixed by restarting. Here we go. Where's Ogre Pond again? I put him in the box. I guess we won't bring Sync Sinnoh then. There we go. Ogre Pond. Ogre Pond. Here we go. There you go. We'll bring it. We'll keep the fire mask on, even though it's low level. This is gonna go very well. Yes, now we are ready. Understood. Championship match will begin soon. Me and the other Elite Three will be cheering for you. Bing, bong, bong, bing. There's an official BB League announcement. Championship match is about to begin at the battle court near the entrance to the academy. If you'd like to watch the match, please make your way there. Bong, bing, bing, bong. Dude, you look so weird with that jersey, bro. Oh yeah, we will trade, don't worry. Kept me waiting. Worked so hard for a chance to show you what I could really do. Put everything into studying and making my Pokemon stronger. I crushed the Elite Four and became champion. All of that hard work, all of it. All of it was so I could beat you right here, right now. Dude, what is that noise in the background? There must be some Pokemon just wigging out. I don't know. That's really weird. Oh, God. Drizzle? I know I'm making the right choice. You'll understand that soon enough. He does what I do. Man, I love Drizzle Politoed. Okay. You know, I hope I pure power right through it. Okay, that did nothing. Never mind. Doesn't matter if the dude, why are they still talking about tight matchups? This is about as far from the tutorial as possible. They always do that. They're like, you used a super effective attack? Oh! I should have just gone for this fucking thing. Oh yeah, Hurricane is perfect accuracy. I forgot about that. Huh, I haven't used Hurricane in forever. I used it on No Guard Pidgeotto. God damn. Okay. Well, I resist this. Oops. Well, that was great. It's my favorite part about Metacham. It doesn't survive anything. Okay. It missed? Oh, come on, dude. Like, what is this bullshit? This is so stupid. Yeah, it missed. Okay. Do you ever see this fucker miss an attack? When was the last time any AI ever like, look at this. Dude, like, I'm just losing. Now, that was fucking dumb. This is why I hate fucking Pokemon sometimes. I should have just used Ice Punch. It was 100% effective. Why didn't I just use Ice Punch? I knew it. Come on. I've never seen the AI miss the 10% chance. Only when I use it, it misses the 10%. It's fucking stupid, man. That's the shit that pisses me off, too. Because you'll legit lose a match because of that. Good lord. Yeah, I gotta fucking... Alright, well, he popped... Well, yeah, he had no health, so it doesn't matter. I'm actually surprised Grimmsnarl survived Hyper Voice. Incineroar. And Porygon Z. So when your attack is heightened, how many stages does that get raised? I actually have no idea. I feel like Incineroar is going to be the bigger threat. Alright, well that's just annoying more than anything. What? Wow. Oh, it has life. It has life orb. Oh my god, it has life orb on its fucking Hyper Beam, man. Good god. I'm gonna have to start rezzing in a minute here. Would you believe that losing Azumarill that early has completely changed the flow of this fight? Like, insanely? Because it kind of has. Alright, actually, I kind of want this thing gone. What does this do again? It attacks everything around it. I hate that. It doesn't work like that in raids. That's why I'm not used to using it, because it doesn't work that way in raids. You can't attack friendly Pokemon in raids. Luckily, they don't let you troll that badly. Oh, I mean, I don't necessarily want to bring out Ogerpon and completely throw off my flow. Is this his last Pokemon? What is it? Oh, it's Hydrapple? Alright, so I could swap out. Yeah. Is this his last Pokemon? I could see this thing being very annoying. Okay, sure. Why not? Well, he's gonna Terra Stall it, right? So I'll Terra Stall in return for the damage bonus, and sure, we'll bring out Ogerpon. Not that I expect it to do anything, but, you know, we'll bring it out. No, I would never have done this, ever. There's literally, I did not train this thing. You got some nerve bringing out the ogre now of all times? Okay, that was funny. That was worth it for the reaction alone, actually. I'll take that. The look on his face was completely insane. That is the definition of insanity. Oh my god, that's so funny. Now of all times? I don't need the old me anymore. I've changed and I'll show you I can change again. Wow, he's really having fun. Look at him. What type is it? Fighting? Oh, alright, sure, why not? Sure, I guess. Alright, I move first anyway, bitch. Alright, thanks for playing. You cheesy fuck. I'm on permanent tilt because I missed that fucking play rough, man. He's like, whoa, dumbass. What? He actually lost. Let's go, guys. No, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. Way to go, both of you. That was awesome. Honestly, Crispin, read the room, would you? Oh, here we go. Wait, Drayton. Good match, you two. Too bad about the outcome, though, huh? Ex-champion. Oh, my God. Oh, you're gonna break him, dude. Don't do this. Where's the guy screaming on fire? No idea. Look at you, buddy. Way to go. Guess we got a new BB League champion. The Academy's got a prize for people like you who make it all the way to being champion. Here, all yours. Free Master Ball. Hey, Kieran. This may not mean much coming from a guy who couldn't beat you, but I wish you'd go back to having fun with all this. I get that burning desire to win. I mean, who doesn't like winning? Just don't let that desire burn you to a crisp. It's hard to watch. Come on, let's all go and win. Next time. Come again. Won't lose. Next time for sure, I'll win. Next time I'll win. I'm not saying anything, bro. You got something wrong with you. Look at my... Aww. Woof. Ahem. If we might, interrupt. Well, first, of course, we want to offer Malcolm our congratulations for becoming champion. It really is an amazing achievement, something that should be celebrated. But with the way things are now, I'm sorry to say that it does, well, complicate matters. We're having a bit of a hard time knowing how we ought to proceed. Proceed with what? Well, think about it a moment, would you? Malcolm's our champion. That means he's head of the league club. But he's an exchange student. What is our long-term plan here if he doesn't stick around? There are so many particulars to sort out. Oh yeah. Of course, if Kira rejoins the Elite for having lost the rank of champion, that would push Crispin out of our rank. Wait, what? Why would it? Wouldn't someone else just rise to the champion rank and he would just take that spot? I don't know. How is Crispin even the worst out of all of them? I'd like to hear from Kieran himself what he'd like to do next. Kieran. Bing, bong, bong, bing. This is an announcement for the following students. BB League champion Kieran, top Elite 4 member Drayton. Carmine of Class 3-2, Malcolm, our exchange student. Ms. Briar and some guests would like to see you. Please proceed to classroom 1-4 as soon as possible. What could that be about? Now's not really the time. BB League champion Kieran, huh? They're gonna need to update that. Wait, could you seriously not right now? It's not right. It's not... Oh my god. We shouldn't leave Ms. Briar hanging here. We'll never hear the end of it. Go on ahead, Malcolm. We'll meet you there. I'll make sure Kieran comes too, even if I gotta carry him. Dude, he actually just shut down. Did I get healed? Of course not. Alright, can I heal really quickly? Ugh. I'm gonna put Ogerpon away, actually. But you see, like, how important EVs are? Like, EVs matter a fuck ton, man. Like, that's the thing that gets me, is, like, the way EVs are now, that system needs to change. That's something they need to change. Because the way EVs are now is just not great. I feel like you should get your EVs pooled up, right? But instead of it automatically being applied, you should have like a menu where you could train your Pokemon based on the EVs you've acquired, right? So if I battle a whole bunch of different, and then, you know, I don't know, maybe use an item to like change them out and stuff, right? You could use berries or something. But like the way it is now, like you just get Pokemon with shit EVs. And you could see like I was not dealing max damage there, and then I missed, which is even better. Or whatever. When does anything ever go to plan anyway? I like how this is just a repurposed version of that other room. The other dorm room I don't use. Here you are, Miss B. Thank you all for coming. I'm pleased to inform you that some very special guests are here to see you today. They left for a tour of the school mere minutes ago, but I believe they'll return soon enough. In the meantime, I'll fill you all in the situation. Please have a seat. Don't mind if I do. These knees are creaking. Oh, please. You're not old enough for that yet. Malcolm. Heard you're busy battling your way up the BB League, but to think you make it as far as champion, what a dazzling accomplishment. Thanks, I guess. Sorry, Ms. Briar, but can we leave all that for another time? What's this thing you wanted to tell us about? My apologies, that was insensitive of me. Let me get straight to today's topic, then. I want all of you here to join me on an expedition to the secluded and mysterious Area Zero. Area Zero, that's the place in Paldea you want to visit, right? You got permission? My main goals are to investigate the Terrastall phenomenon and gather samples of the crystals present in the crater. But to be honest, I also have one more ambition for this trip. I'm hoping we could find Terrapagos, the legendary Pokemon slumbering in Area Zero. Terrapagos, a legendary Pokemon? A rather exciting idea, isn't it? Oh god, it's Cardi B! And who the fuck is that? Rika? There you are, Gita. I was just getting the kids up to speed. And do apologize for my tardiness. La Primera! Oh! Champion Malcolm, I certainly expect to run into you here. Of course, you must be participating in the student exchange program. Malcolm just got crowned our new BB League champion, too. Your talent is brilliant as always, I see. Truly a wonderful thing. If you'll be going along, then I suppose that bodes well. Is it alright if I explain the situation to the children, Miss Briar? By all means. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gita. I am the chairwoman of the Pokemon League in Paldea. More than a decade ago, the Pokemon League provided support for research on Area Zero, the great crater at the center of Paldea. Once that research was complete, we shifted our duties to monitoring and managing the area. Area Zero is full of mysteries and also danger. Generally speaking, the area is off limits even for research. That being said, recently we've had to confront the possibility that dangerous Pokemon could escape the area. There's a clear need for further research, and quickly. But at our Pokemon League, we've had trouble finding capable personnel, not to mention time to stay Area Zero. So, you reached out to me as I've been requesting access to the area for quite some time now. I apologize that we are not better equipped to deal with this ourselves. Blueberry Academy has a wealth of highly skilled trainers with well-trained Pokemon. With Champion Malcolm on the team, I know I could safely initiate a new expedition. This is entirely voluntary, of course, but it would be very reassuring to have you with us. What do you say? Is there any... Come on, is there, like, obviously. Not even pretend. I think it's already decided that I'm going. Your support will be very useful as always, Carmine. I appreciate having you on board. Sorry, but I'll pass on this one. The League Club's a whole mess right now, and I need my steady hand on the wheel here. Sure, you just can't be bothered to travel all the way to Paldea, can you? Heh, guilty. I'm curious what our mighty ex-champion is thinking, though. I'm going. There's a legendary Pokemon there. I want to find it and catch it. This time, I won't let this chance go. Interesting. And it's decided. Too bad Drayton won't be joining us, but it seems that the team will consist of Carmine, Kieran, Malcolm, and myself. You have my thanks for your help on this matter. I look forward to the great findings you will no doubt bring back. I'm grateful for the opportunity, Gita. Leave it to me. My dream of exploring Area Zero is becoming a reality. Now, time to prepare. Let's meet by the bridge at the Academy entrance as soon as we're ready. Alright. It's been a while. Hey, kiddo, Rika's here too, at your service. Not gonna lie, I never thought I was gonna see you again. So you're putting your skills to good use and living up to your title as a Paldea champion even while abroad. That's what champions do. Indeed, I would expect nothing less from a talented trainer such as yourself. Yeah, definitely got talent. Lots of talent. But not enough to get you off the hook. You went to the Great Crater without the League's permission, didn't you? Don't think you're not going to get a scolding for that. That's what champions do. No harm came to him after all. Besides, we have good reason to believe that all Paldea would have been at risk if Champion Malcolm here hadn't ventured into Area Zero. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true, but, fine, I'll let you off the hook this one time. You better thank the boss for stepping in. Don't think poorly of Rika, she's just worried for you. Now then, Champion Malcolm. This time we'll be heading into Area Zero with official League permission. Only a handful of people know about the incident involving the time machine. However, taking into account the dangers of Area Zero, I have elected to inform Ms. Breyer of what happened, obfuscating certain details. Speaking of, boss, didn't you say you had something to give that Breyer person? Yes, I did. I'd forgotten about that. Would you be so kind as to take this for me? It's the Indigo disc! Oh, shit. I wonder what we do with it. It's literally a disc. Yeah, what is it, like a TM or something? It's a disc that was sent by an Area Zero researcher to an investor some time ago. I had my investigation team look into it. It's certainly not a TM, nor is it a mere tool for storing data. I honestly have no idea as to its true purpose, but I assume it has to do with Area Zero. I figure that since you're heading to Area Zero, I might as well ask you to investigate the purpose of this disc while you're there. Sorry. Well, he's there, huh? Do you want to pick up some potato salad on the way back, too? I do ask you to return the disc to me if you end up not finding a use for it. There's still much we do not know about Area Zero. I know you've already been to its depths, so please exercise some caution when dealing with the environment and the Pokemon there. As a champion, it falls on you to protect and guide those accompanying you. Wish I could go with you, kiddo, but I got my own work to do. Do your best down there, but don't push yourself too hard, you hear? Now, please excuse us. Alright, we will trade. Just a minute. I'm literally in the story. Okay, we'll trade now. Wait, do I even have anything to trade? No, I don't care about the fucking ads. Do I have anything to trade? Like, seriously. I need to go catch 2 Pokemon. Yeah, let me go do that real quick. There we go. Wait, what level is this? 28? Where the hell did you come from? You're not my Gallade. That's mildly terrifying. Terrarium. Alright, we have a Duraludon event. Alright, let's find something easy to capture. You think Rhyhorn's easy to capture? What? How do you use Poke X? Dude, I forgot how to even use Pokeballs. Let's use Quick Balls. Honestly, like, now that I think about it, is there any significance about this region, or this place taking place in Unova? Not really. This could have taken place anywhere. They didn't really use the Unovan setting that much. They just had a bunch of references to it. It's kind of unfortunate. Like, they had, what, maybe 2, maybe 3 character references? That's about it. Like, this could have taken place, like, anywhere. I don't know. Again, Pokemon's story hasn't really been... Oh, jeez. Alright, well, that's a good thing for once. Repeat. Kind of wish they used more with the setting, honestly. I think that would have been a little bit better, but oh well, it is what it is. Okay. Alright. Portal. 899, 899. Oh, wow. I might have timed out. I did it correctly, right? 8999. Oh my god, Jesus. Is it raining there? Alright. What is this? Oh, this is terrible. This is the worst one out of all of them. These are all bad. No, it's not raining for me. Alright. It resembles an eerie Pokemon once shown in a paranormal magazine. The Pokemon said to be an Entei regenerated from a fossil. Yeah, because in this edition of the multiverse, gouging fire doesn't exist. So that's why. It only exists in Scarlet. I'm sure that the other ones... Well, this one we've already seen. They already showed this off. I'm kind of sad these are not 7 stars or whatever they were before. Yeah, I think Walking Wake was the clear W. Oh, good lord. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Jeez. Dude, I'm tired. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not gonna have to deal with that now, at least for a little bit. Alright. Rosa, it looks touted as Raiku's ancestor, but Raikou can't have an ancestor. What? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Raikou literally cannot have an ancestor. Raikou was born from the... What was it? The bolt that hit the light... the bolt that hit the Tin Tower? Which one was the one that burned down? They changed the names. They changed the names in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It was the Burn Tower, and then... No, it was the Brass Tower and the Tin Tower. And it became the other... Something Tower and the Bell Tower. They changed the names in the remake. I forget what. I don't know if it was like a misnomer or something, or what, but anyway. Alright, well, those are the Scarlet exclusives. Thank you, Ash. I do not feel like paying fucking money for DLC. That would just be a waste of my time. Thank you very much. Yes, I really want to... Yeah, they were born when Ho-Oh resurrected them, right? Oh, did I say it was born from the lightning bolt? My bad. The Pokemon it was before died in the lightning bolt, right? Or, no, when the tower burned to the ground. That's what it was. And each one of them represents a different part of the storm. That's what it is. Okay, my bad. I'm forgetting my Gen 2 lore. I'm starting to dump everything because I just don't care about Pokemon anymore. I'm experiencing a form of brain death from bad video game franchising. Alright. Entrance. It's actually a pretty brutal story when you think about it. And they just casually tell you it in like a kid's game. And it's like, yeah, isn't it great? They died a horrible death. Pillars fell on them. Flames raged. They burned to cinder. And lucky Ho-Oh was nice. And Ho-Oh was like, you know what? Lugia might have left, but I'm going to save you guys. And then they just ran around. And the rumor and the implication is that they were evolutions. But there's no proof of that. I like the idea that they're evolutions, like, reborn, basically. I actually like Gen 6 for some of the story. I think that Gen 6 did a really good job setting up the multiverse. And then they just decided not to. Well, I'm fine anyway. Oh, but my baby brother is so emo. He's been listening to Linkin Park and Evanescence. I've had time to calm down. Oh, that's good. I'm fine. I know what I have to do now. To find this legendary Pokemon Area Zero no matter what it takes. That's the spirit, Karen. Yeah, that's the spirit, you obviously unstable child. Wow. This is great. What a great teacher she is. Oh, I have no water? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go get water in a little bit. Yeah, I am out. Oh my god. We made it. I'm finally here. Area Zero, the place I've dreamed about for years. Whoa, this is incredible. Wowzers! So, you've been here before, right? Yeah, with my buddies. They're not my friends. Very bold of them to assume I think those losers are my friends, but anyway. Buddies, huh? No, you shut the fuck up. Get back in the Pokeball. Also, you're too big to come popping out like that. Whatchamadon. Came around welcome back then too, huh? Let's see that Pokemon that was reportedly first discovered in Area Zero. I'm very intrigued by this specimen, but alas, that's not what we're here for. We're here to go to the deepest depths of Area Zero and see what's even deeper. Deeper than the Zero Lab? Keith mentioned in his writings that he fell from the depths to someplace even deeper. Wait, hold on. Doesn't the depths imply he was as deep as he could get? Yes, it's quite curious, isn't it? However, Heath also wrote that he was utterly unable to recall how he got down there. His writings are to be believed there must be an entire uncharted space below Area Zero. Well, either way, we should start by making for the Zero Lab down in the depths. You take the lead. Oh my god. This is the worst area in the game, dude. I want to remind you, this area does not work in multiplayer. If you multiplayer this area, you cannot see the people you're playing with, which is like the whole point of playing multiplayer. This game is a fucking disaster, dude. I don't care how Pokemon makes you feel. This game is a fucking atrocity. It is. It genuinely is. And I'm glad to almost be rid of this on the channel once and for all. This game sucks, dude. There are N64 games that play better than this. Fuck, even Donkey Kong Country, or I'm sorry, Donkey Kong 64 performs better than this, dude. This is terrible. I feel so bad for the Switch devs that actually have to put in 220% effort just to sell even half the copies that Pokemon makes. It sucks, man. That's how you know life is unfair, bro. That's how you know life sucks. There's no working map in Area Zero. You can't see people. The pop-in is 5 feet in front of you. What a catastrophe. To think that we have to end what was an interesting DLC with, you know, maybe a little bit less than utilized themes in such a shit area is insane, man. That's depressing. I'm sorry, I had to get that off my chest, man. Every time I come here, and I don't, unless I'm farming floettes for special defense EVs, that's what I have to think about. Place is insane. It reminds me of the crystal pool. This is the Zero Lab, I take it. The structure's exterior matches Gita's description, at least. So this is the deepest point in Area 0? Right. Well, yes and no. It is the deepest point that the Area 0 expedition managed to reach long ago. You know, I've been told the lowest level of this laboratory contains a mysterious room whose purpose is entirely unknown. However, where I want to go is even deeper than that. So you're saying we should head inside this Zero Lab? Gate's closed, though. Huh? Oh, you're right. What do we do? You've been here before. Gotta use the panel, I guess? Wowzers, this feels like a spy movie or something. Way cool. Oh, I didn't say anything. Well, can we count on you to unlock the gate? Open the gate. Access revoked due to prolonged inactivity. Entrance locked. Was there something wrong with it? Yes. It opened before, though, right? Is there some extra step we're missing? There were 4 locks before. And went through a series of steps to unlock the game. The professor was also there to guide you from the inside. Indigo disc detected. Indigo disc detected. It's talking. Insert Indigo disc for greater access privileges. Please insert Indigo disc. Relax, it's one of those computerized voices. It's not any different than a TM machine. Indigo disc, what could it mean by that? Yida gave you a mysterious item before we departed, did she? You think that's it? How fun. Go on, Malcolm, do it. You have my permission. Do kids even know what these things are anymore? Alright, maybe not yet. Let's save. Oh, god damn it, you can't. Maybe not yet. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe we'll never go inside. Zero Lab elevator redirected to Area 0 under depths. Look at the frames in that, baby. Look at that. It opened. Let's head on in. Microscope and various samples have been left here. Okay, there's none really to get. It's way too dark in here. I just smacked my head on something. It's because you're running around without any idea where you're going. Wow, Kiki. Sounds like someone's finally breaking out of their funk, huh? Shut it. Where's Miss Breyer anyway? Busy rummaging through like a whole stack of documents over there. Are those someone's private photos and stuff? We probably shouldn't be looking at all that. You're awfully considerate all of a sudden. Miss Breyer, look, an elevator. Maybe it can take us further down. You wanted to go down, right? Down, you say? Oh my, did you use this elevator last time to reach the mysterious room I mentioned earlier? Sure. I don't know. How exciting! There's no time to waste. Let's go down. I like how she flickered in and out of existence. I can't wait to figure out what this has to do with the fucking turtle, honestly. I like turtles. I love Pokemon. This elevator just keeps going further and further down. That's what elevators do. You know, it's moving pretty fast, actually. Almost feels like I'm floating. Hey, everyone. The panel we used to unlock the gate. Didn't it say something about where the elevator goes? Now you mention it, yeah, something about an elevator being redirected, right? As far as I know, there's only one elevator inside the Zero Labs. The panel must have been referring to the elevator we're currently inside. So where exactly is this thing taking us? Ho ho ho! Where indeed? Oh my! Oh my goodness! You know, it doesn't look that dissimilar from Ultra Space, actually, where you find Nihilego. So what, are we under Area Zero or something? According to my data, our current position is far deeper than where we last were. Could the elevator have taken us even further down than its previous destination? Man, Area Zero is already a lot to take in. I don't think anything's going to surprise me at this point, no matter what we run into. Hey, what's all this stuff? Oh! What are desks doing down here? Oh my, this is a report written by the esteemed Professor Turo. A massive cavern exists beneath Area Zero, and there slumbers Terapagos, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Oh, okay, cool. Its body has become crystal, protecting it from hostile outsiders. It appears that rousing it will take some time. In this cavern, I've witnessed the terrastall phenomenon occurring in a way I've never seen above ground. Terastallization that appears to hold the power of every known type. I've dubbed this Terra type the Stellar type for now. Could Terapagos' influence be at play? Terapagos is the hidden treasure of Area Zero, and it's slumbering in the form of a crystal? And what is this about a Stellar Terra type? Brilliant! Absolutely marvelous. To think there was so much that Heath didn't write about. These documents are a veritable treasure trove, and we've only just begun our expedition. I don't know how she could get so excited in a bizarre place like this. The legendary Pokemon Terapagos. That's the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Let's hurry up and go further in. Still haven't gotten my fill of these documents, but okay, let's go. We best discover the truth with our own eyes, after all. Let's keep moving. Stay on guard, everyone. Yeah, this does look like Ultra Space, like where Nihilego shows up. Wonder if there's any similarities or if it's purely coincidental. Probably coincidental because Game Freak doesn't give a shit. It's like a crystal trying to be a flower. It's completely blocked up the path. Yeah, we're not going any further with this in the way. I don't know whatchamacallit, that Pokemon you ride on. Couldn't smash it? Hold on. Please hold on. It's quite likely a manifestation of pure Terrastall energy. We have no idea what might happen if we try to destroy it with brute force. So what do we do then? Glee. There are Pokemon all the way down here. What's going on with this one? It seems to be charged with some kind of strange energy. Hey, get back! You know you're no good in a battle, Miss Briar. You know, Malcolm, you should handle this. Brah! I think that's our Stellar type. Boy, I can't wait for this to be removed in the next generation, like you all know it will be. What on earth is that energy? It couldn't be. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think she's much of a villain, guys. I think she's just a very eager scientist. I'm being completely honest. People thought she was a villain. She doesn't really seem like much of a villain. Just being honest. Yeah, she's just a crazy science lady. She's not a villain. Can we catch it? Probably won't keep the special Terra type, will it? Oh, you can't. Oh, what a bunch of teases, man. Whatever. No, let's paint it. Let's not catch this for science. Yeah, we're a great expedition, all right. Good work. Whoa, it disappeared! Did knocking out that sparkling Pokemon make the crystal flower disappear? It's just like in that report we found earlier. What we just witnessed was a Pokemon wielding the powers of each and every type. Means it must have had the Stellar Terra type. So what does that all mean? Wait, was that supposed to be the so-called hidden treasure we're looking for? Can't say for certain, but no, I don't think so. The professor's notes said the hidden treasure of Area Zero is slumbering in crystal form. The Glamora you just fought off doesn't fully fit that description, so I don't think it's the Pokemon that the professor called Terrapagos. Only way to know is if it was a hidden treasure or not is to keep going. Come on. After you finish your bit in Area Zero, make sure you go to the Crystal Pool after talking to Briar again. I don't know what the Crystal Pool is. Oh, nice. Stellar Terra Shard. Just a carving. Oh, and Kitakami? How would you even know to... I didn't even know you could do this. How would you even know? Hydro Pump, not bad. Let's save. Where is it? Oh my god, they put platforming in here? Oh no. Oh no! Help! Okay. Flare Blitz. It's a Noivern. Okay. So, dude, now hold on a minute. Like, how come you get to hit with that? I can't hit with that shit outside of no guard. Wow. Well, it did exactly less than enough damage to KO me. Oh my god, what is happening? I'm wide awake now. Alright, now freeze. I want to relish this one. Yo, Metachamp said, oh, you want to do that? Dude, he punched the shit out of him, man. I love Metachamp. This is such a good Pokemon. That's right, can't do shit, huh? Stay cool. Freeze well. What killed the dinosaurs, Batman? The Ice Age. I'm not gonna lie, I was falling asleep until that happened. That shit woke me the fuck up. First I was angry, then I was happy. I experienced like 3 different emotions in that fight. It's kind of crazy, actually. Pokemon's called Miraidon, right? Boy, it can really jump. We're on a roll. Let's keep moving. Why is Metachamp sounding Jamaican? That's an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, actually, believe it or not. That's not Jamaican, man. Don't be racist, Ash. I'm not trying to sound Jamaican. I'm trying to sound like the governor. Those are all quotes from, I forget which Batman movie it is. Whichever one had Mr. Freeze from, like, ages ago. I forget which one it was. Yeah, they had him as Mr. Freeze in that one Batman movie. I never remember which one it was, which is really bad when I quote it so often. He just has, like, a bunch of cheesy one-liners, even though... Like, I like Mr. Freeze. Like, that's the crazy part. Mr. Freeze is one of my favorite Batman villains, because genuinely, I don't think he's really much of a villain. If he was able to get his wife back, he wouldn't be a villain. I think he genuinely would just quit. Like, no joke. If Mr. Freeze was able to get his wife back, he would just stop doing villainous shit. The only reason he does it is to, like, get money to fund the cure so his wife can stop being frozen cryogenically or whatever. I actually really feel bad for him. There's that one comic panel where he visits her grave and Batman comforts him. He's like, yeah, I understand. And I'd like to think after that he probably goes straight. He stops being a villain. Probably not. Batman and Robin, thank you. So which one's the Val Kilmer one? Is that Batman and Robin? And then there was the Tim Burton one. And then there's Batman Returns, right? And then there's Batman Forever? Yeah, my knowledge of, like, the 80s Batman movies is pretty bad. Again, I wasn't even born at that point. I'm talking about Batman movies that are almost 40 years old at this point. Oh my god, it's a turtle. I like that! Oh, it was 97? Never mind, I was alive. Okay. I guess I don't have much of an excuse. I resist this, right? This is a neutral hit. Yeah, okay. Stay cool, Batman! It's his erroneous statement that the dinosaurs were killed by an ice age that gets me. That's the one I love. What killed the dinosaurs? Psycho cut. Okay, we have to break it. Dude, I'm telling you, a game where you go to the future, the far future, and you see all these Pokemon that become like nanomachine augmented or something, would be insanely dark, and I would love that. They'll never do it. It's work. I find that much more interesting than this, whatever this is, than the past Pokemon. Like, the past Pokemon have better names and cooler designs, but the future Pokemon I like a lot better. Path opened up. Wait, how do I get back exactly? Adam West, 1966. Oh. Dude. I mean, maybe I'll see it someday. Maybe when I'm on my Batman bender again, I will. But I'm not gonna lie, my Batman bender kind of ended back in the day. After I played Arkham City. I was like, yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. That's a lie. I saw The Dark Knight Rises, and I know that plane scene by heart. But, you know, like, after a point, I was just kind of like, yeah, I had my fill of DC. It never really got into superhero, like, stuff the way other people did. So if you're doing all the work, we really appreciate it. Because terrestrial energy around us is growing more dense the farther down we go. Come, we have no time to lose. How do we know it's safe for us? What happens if we were to terrestrialize? Is that even possible? Why are only Pokemon able to terrestrial, but not humans? How come no one ever asks this very important question? Like, how do we know that the terrestrialization phenomenon is exclusive to Pokemon? We already know that Lusamine was able to pair with a Nihilego, so it is possible for Pokemon to fuse with humans. That's already been shown. Although I'm sure they probably covered up the details, obviously. It's probably not known to anyone besides us as the players. We also know that humans can influence Mega Evolution, because humans can influence it via, at least with Battle Bond Greninja. Again. Game Freak once again. I'm just gonna skip that. I don't really know a lot about, Gigantamax. We also know Pokemon human hybrids exist. Is Mewtwo really a human hybrid? I thought they just gene spliced and, like, messed with the genes of Mew. Created a clone. It's a clone. Mewtwo's a clone. It's not a hybrid. You handle looking around water. I don't want to get my clothes wet. It has Blaine's DNA in the Forget the manga. The manga is a completely different timeline. I wouldn't take anything the manga says seriously. The manga has Pokemon killing people. It's literally almost a different franchise. I don't count that. How could it be a clone if they changed its DNA? That's not cloning. I mean, we're already talking about pseudoscience as it is. The ethics of cloning are already probably terrible to begin with, but I digress. We have no idea what a clone realizing it's a clone would do to its mental state at all. But don't let that stop some crazy fucking scientists, I guess. They might actually, you know... How else are we going to bring about the apocalypse or something? Literally, Apex Miraidon killed Turo. Did it? I'm sorry, I'm fighting Minecraft, the Pokemon. But did it actually? I thought he died in an accident. It did? I don't... I mean, they have allusions to death, but I don't know. Wait, what is it? What is it? What type is this? Oh, I don't have a fighting type move, that's why. Oh, this is a neutral hit. Oh, he did? Oh, I don't remember this. That must have been in the plot of the main game. Probably was too busy shitting on the game to remember. Anyway. Never have to think about that again. Damn, so we're using his killer, huh? That's kind of fucked. You can catch and use his killer. Okay, that's interesting. Very nice. Maybe I'd rather have you do it. What, you're blabbering, just do what? You're afraid of her now? Where's your balls, dude? Tell her off. Path open up, we can keep going. Man, no one ever really dies in the games. Even with how they write the Pokedex, no one ever really dies in the games. You think they're gonna give up their precious E rating? Are you kidding me? Bribing the ESRB is a lot of money that they don't want to spend. It's anything greater than $1. We're going to Master Ball the same way again here in a moment. Alright, I can't wait. The Master Ball is able to catch it because it uses Terapagos' blood to power it. That's the red spheres on the top of it. Well, Kiki, isn't there something you wanted to say? No, not really. This feels like we're relying a bit too much on him is all. We should keep going. He's so stubborn. You two are simply dazzling as always. Just so you know, we were also fending off wild Pokemon while you were away. Me and my team are just about spent. Sinistcha is all I got left, so if something happens, you better save me. You're dead. My Terra Orb, I think it's reacting to something. You're right, mine is too. I'm picking up a truly astounding level of Terra Stall energy. Seems to be coming from in there. Are we finally at the finish line? The hidden treasure. Hey, where do you think you're going? Ooh, I can't wait another second. The truth behind the violet book is so close now. What? Not you too? Those two sometimes, I swear. Alright, we'll save. That's it. There's nothing down here. Human Turo is confirmed dead. Okay. It was a room that wouldn't look out of place on the fucking PS2. Wait a minute. We're in the raid area. It just has an entrance now. This is the raid area. What is this place? The vibes here are on a totally different level. The hidden treasure. Where is it? There, Kieran, up ahead. There's something among those pillars. The stone's the hidden treasure. Give me a moment, I just need to check something. I can get the hidden treasure of Area 0. I can finally beat Malcolm! Kiki, you're still going on about that nonsense? Shut it, sis! Malcolm is everything I've ever wanted. He's a strong Pokemon, he can go anywhere he wants, and he can be friends with anyone. I've loved Ogerpon since forever ago, but even Ogerpon chose him over me. But Kiki, you did your best too. Even you, sis. You were being all nasty toward him at first, but then boom, you're like best friends in no time. Well, I won't. I've got nothing. I've worked so hard, and for what? I still lost in the end. This is all I have left now. Found it. This crystal is definitely what we're looking for. Go on, Kieran, pull with everything you've got. Show us the hidden treasure of Area 0. I'm not gonna lie, that's very fucking relatable. Work this hard, and for what? Nothing. I have nothing at the end. There's no doubting it. The crystal must be Terrapagos. It has the Terrastall cry. That's kind of funny. So every time you terrastalize, you hear its cry. It sees me first. Oh, this dude's gonna snap. No! Ah, you're mine! Anyway. Should I feel angry or sad? It's not a big deal. Oh well. That's Terrapagos. You caught it, right? Finally. Very well done, Kieran. The fact you brought along a Master Ball tells me you were well prepared for this. I can say Terrapagos whenever I want, but there's no time like the present. You can give us a little demonstration of Terrapagos' power right now? Well, you heard her. I'm itching to see what Terrapagos can do. Get ready so we can start, batch. Alright. We'll get rid of Breloom. Honestly, I wonder if I could just super stall. What is it? Mud Slap to lower accuracy? I don't even know. I don't have very great Pokemon in this game. Where's the Corviknights I always keep? Here we go. It's a murder of Corviknights. These are the actual flying type ones. Sure. Are you ready? Alright, get in position. I hope you've braced yourself. This time, I'll definitely beat you. Terrapagos. Go Terrapagos. Show Malcolm what you're made of. Terra Shift. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I have no idea what type it is. So this is the Hidden Treasure's true form. With this, I could win for sure. What? It's distorting type matchups? Okay. Alright, so Psychic isn't effective. What about Bullet Punch? Is it even weak to anything? Who's got heal? I don't really give a shit. We'll just heal. Normally I was trying, I didn't really care. I don't care anymore. Let's just fucking heal. I don't give a shit. Why is it named the Indigo Disc? Because it's blue and it looks like a disc. You're thinking too hard. It's a Pokemon game. All that weird shit they used to do doesn't happen anymore, dude. Terrapagos' power should be far greater than this. Could it be we're missing something? Dude, you know there's 100 other Pokemon that can spam Earth Power, right? We didn't have to travel halfway around the world and several miles underground to find a Pokemon that can, you know, use Earth Power, right? Like, you could have found your one anywhere. Okay. Why? I thought if I had Terrapagos, if I had the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, it would make me stronger. I thought it'd let me beat Malcolm. Oh. Yeah, it's enough. It's time to stop this. No, something's not right. Its Terrastall energy output is far too low. Not to mention the fact it looks different from the illustration in the Violet book. So Terrapagos isn't the hidden treasure of Area Zero. No, I'm sure it is. We must be missing something. A way to transform it into the treasure. Of course, Terrapagos is made of Terrastall energy. You must Terrastallize Terrapagos this instant. My hunch is correct. It will resonate with the energy of your Terra Orb, and the hidden treasure will finally reveal its true brilliance. Got it. Maybe this was a mistake. I knew it! The Violet book was right! Terrapagos in its fully awakened form. This is the hidden treasure of Area Zero. So we got a little turtle hat. This is such a weird Pokemon, man. Oh no! Things are getting out of hand, Kiki. You should return Terrapagos to its ball. Come back, Terrapagos. It's not gonna work. The Terrastall energy is too strong. Anyway. Huh? You won't go back inside? Why? No Pokeball could contain that kind of power. I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory. I mean, just look at it. Its energy output is going haywire. We're all in serious danger if we can't bring it under control. I'm sorry, kids, but please, you need to stop Terrapagos. Come on, Kiki, you need to do something. We gotta get Terrapagos under control. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is all my fault. He's having a Shinji moment. Alright, anyway. Oh my god, it's a single oh. This is gonna be awful. Oh, nice. Wow, this will be fun. Oh, this will be great. Using a bear to reduce damage. In that case, terrestrializing your Pokemon might help. I mean, I want to know how much damage I'm going to take before I do that. Honestly. Oh, that's kind of manageable. I don't know if I want to do it with Metacham, though. I feel like... And there's no time limit, so there's no reason for me to stress, really. Like, I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Is it still distorting type matchups? No, okay. Terra Starstorm. O-R-E! Nice, critical. Okay, alright. This is not gonna work. I'm gonna lose out immediately. Whatever. The game says it, I'll do it. I get one shot. I mean, can I use items in this? If I can use items, then who cares? Yeah, you can use items. I Terrastall so rarely outside of raids, I don't even forget that you can use items on Pokemon. Alright, anyway. No, he took my Terrastall. Absorb Terrastall energy. I mean, this is a neutral hit to me. Oh, it was for you. Ouch. That's my backup. Oh no, my Sinistcha's knocked out. This isn't good, it's just too strong. Now, what would stop me from just sending out another Pokemon? Put up another barrier of such strength. You use the Terrastall energy absorbed to do so. You need to get in there and battle, Kiki. Malcolm's doing all the work. It's no good. I'm useless. I'm useless. No. Probably Psychic now, but I don't really want to swap out, honestly. I'm lazy. This is a neutral hit to me. Told you. Alright, anyway. Imagine if Terrapagos was like, yeah, you want to use items? No. Anyway, don't get hyped for all this, like, multi-type nonsense. I guarantee you this does not return in Gen 10. I guarantee you it doesn't return in whatever's left of Gen 9. So don't even get hyped for this. You know it's not going to be around. Like, that's what I mean. Like, why? It's cool. It'll be cool for 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to heal first. And she's still going to keep yelling at me as if I have any other option. I guess they just give you back your Terrastall energy after like a turn or two. Sure. Let's see if it resists it now. It's the same thing with like Eternatus or stuff. They didn't like try to balance it or anything. They just said we're not bringing it back. We have to heal again. Oh, I resisted. Alright, sure. Apparently you take less damage from it if you yourself are terrestrialized. Okay. Yeah, absorb terrestrial energy. Absorb terrestrial energy yet again? Surely it can't keep doing that over and over, though. Kiki, you need to help him. Oh, no. But I can't help anyone. The world's smallest violin. Let's do it together. Give him like a fist dap. Just slap it up. Did he have tears in his eyes? Oh shit, that's a nice little touch. I didn't expect him to do that. He's gonna fight through his sorrow. Very nice. Nice. That doesn't really help. What is that? Water, I guess? Okay, I'll help out too. Better late than never, I guess. The two of you need to clean this whole mess up, even though it wasn't my fault. Honestly, what ruins the gimmicks for me is the fact after Z Crystal, it feels like the bond between trainer and Pokemon doesn't mean crap. That's why Megas and Z Crystals were so good, because you had to have a bond with the Pokemon to use them. Dynamax, Terra, anyone and any Pokemon can use them. I mean, yeah, I see that. It just doesn't have this. It just doesn't hit the same. It's like, for me, it's just knowing that they just don't care. They're not going to try to balance it. Like, I think it would be fine. You could either terrestrialize your Pokemon, you could use Dynamax, or you could Mega Evolve certain Pokemon, right? I think that was like the cool thing about Gigantamax, is a lot of Pokemon got Gigantamaxes that otherwise were not going to get a Mega. And so that was like kind of a cool thing to give to them. But, you know, it's just like, who cares about Terrastall? I don't even think I think it's the lamest out of the 3 or 4, right? Like, it certainly is the lamest out of the 3 or 4 different moves, definitely. Like, before, I was a huge fan of, like, Megas. I thought Megas, initially, when I heard about it, I was like, oh, this sounds stupid. I played with Megas for about 5 minutes. I was like, this is the best thing they've done in decades. In like, a full 10 years of Pokemon. I thought that shit, and the new Fairy type, too, was awesome. Only complaint I had was they added more Megas in Oras that were not in X and Y, and you couldn't backwards import them because they didn't patch anything. That's my biggest complaint with it. Right? Otherwise, I loved it. I thought that shit was awesome, man. And yeah, in lore, you have to have a bond with your Pokemon, and presumably all Pokemon, oh nice, to really use a lot of this stuff. Now, anyone can pick up a Dynamax orb, or a Terra orb, and just throw it at their Pokemon. You know, like, or a Dynamax band, excuse me. It's a band that you wear, like the Mega Evolution. Like, I get they don't want every single battle to be a Mega Evolution, but, you know, like, you can only restore Terrastall at Pokemon Centers. Like, I don't know, that just feels a little lame to me. It's like, well, what's the point then? I never Terrastall outside of boss fights. I feel like maybe you should have to fight 1 or 2 battles before you get it back or something. Maybe 3 battles, I think, would be pretty good. Not Pokemon Center weekend. Whatever. Oh no. Oh wow. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what type is that? I thought it was water type. Oh, whatever. It's fine. What's super effective? That's either flying or fairy then, right? Or ghost. But that's modern Pokemon, so you get what you pay for. Looks like it can't absorb any more energy or put up another barrier. Time to attack. Time to end this. You have my permission to go all... What are you doing? Shut up. Alright, boys. I'll finish this with one blow. Nice. Now he's on my team. He misses, see? I'll finish this with one move. Your end draws near. Farewell, you fucking turtle. Maybe it'll go inside a ball now. I know I can count on you. You've got this. Anyway. Bring here. Again, having just played a whole bunch of Tears of the Kingdom today, voice acting only augmented the Zelda experience. There's no reason to not do voice acting in Pokemon though. It just feels empty. Too much to hire voice actors, apparently. Somehow Zelda does it, but and Fire Emblem did it. They dubbed a whole fucking game. I can only imagine how many tens of thousands of lines of dialogue they have in Three Houses. Pokemon is too much effort, though. Obviously. Is it over? Is everyone okay? Yep, how about you? Fine, thank you. Perfectly unharmed. I let my obsession... I don't give a shit. You should be. When you fixate on this terror stuff, you gotta keep your obsessiveness in check. Says the literal yandere shaking in excitement and anger. Yes. You're absolutely right. I messed up too. I looked up to Malcolm for so long. I wanted to be like him so badly. I didn't know what else to do. I guess I didn't have it in me to be like him at all. Finally, I could let it go. Wah. I got such a silly younger brother. You finally let it go. Wah. You two must have been so scared, but you all shone brilliantly just now. You were truly dazzling. In the end, Malcolm managed to even catch Terrapagos. And then we could finally consider a little expedition into Area Zero good and finished. Time to head back to Blueberry Academy. Hick, sniff, wah. Oh, man, and people think that the rivals in this game are good. I thought Wally in Gen 6 was, like, really cool. How he has, like, a samurai duel with you in a Sakura Blossom meadow at the end of Victory Road. That shit was cool, man. I know I caused a lot of trouble for the League Club and everyone. I want to give everyone a proper apology, including you. Because I love you. I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is, I want to make things right. So do you think we can start over from zero and be friends again? Hey. We're gonna leave you two behind if you don't hurry up. Remember, this is right after we got off a plane that took us from Spain back to New York. Or presumably somewhere off the coast of New York. Well, honestly, I liked it better when I thought this guy was being controlled from far away by Terrapagos. I thought that was fucking cool. Right? That's what I thought. I thought this thing was like, I'll feed you power. I'll feed you whatever. You could defeat him. I thought it was going to be some crazy shit. No, it's just a turtle that's been stuck down there for 100 years, or 1,000 years, or maybe even 1,000,000 years. Who knows? Who cares? I don't know. And you're not going to content ID me for this shit. Sorry. So, what are my final thoughts on this? Do I even need to say it? Really? Do I even need to say what my final thoughts are for Pokemon Violet, let alone the DLCs? So let's forget the base game, right? Let's take a look at the DLCs. Same performance, dog shit. I like that they brought back Pokemon, but there's no reason for them not to, and do it for free as well. The Balloon Mini game glitched out. Thank you for putting that on screen. I totally forgot about that. I mean, this was kind of cool because they introduced like a whole wide area. You know, there's a lot of things going on in it, right? You know, doing the co-op was fun. You don't have to do it all in one sitting like we did. Never gonna play Violet again. Not if they have, unless they have a raid. If they don't have a raid, then this game can go to hell. Oh shit, I'm popular. I'm not popular. But yeah, no, I muted the audio, by the way. I'm not getting content ID. Thank you very much. I mean, like, it's cool to see some Unova things get drip fed here or there, but that's really it. You know, they reused most of the stuff. They, you know, it's just, hey, roam around. Here's a bunch of starters you could catch, which should have been in the game anyway, besides the Arceus ones. You know, like, again, all my complaints about Pokemon still exist exactly as they were 2 years ago when this, or was it a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever, when this game came out. Same complaints. Nothing has changed, right? And I mean, like, that's just the nature of it. They acknowledge this game performs terribly. They didn't do anything about it. They're just like, yeah, we understand that, you know, the performance isn't that great. They had like one patch probably to fix a little bit of crashing, and then they never made it perform better. You know, so think about all the games on this console that perform better. Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade 1 Definitive, Xenoblade 3, Xenoblade 2, Metroid Dread, Tears of the Kingdom, Three Houses, Three Hopes, Age of Calamity, right? All Yoshi's Woolly World, or the Crafted World, sorry. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Even other Pokemon games. Fucking Brilliant Diamond performs better than this. And that's literally made by a B studio, okay? No reason for this game to perform as shittily as it does. I would not have bought this DLC if I could not have gotten it for $0, okay? That's just the truth. This DLC adds nothing much. They want you to buy both of them again, just like they did with Sword and Shield, so that way you could get both Paradox Pokemon. Same thing they did with Sword and Shield's DLC. Oh, we have Urshifu, but you can only get one Urshifu. In order to get both Urshifu, right? Because, you know, you obviously want to have both versions to play with, right? You have to play through the entire DLC again on a different save, on a different game, which, by the way, you have to buy the DLC for that one too. Go fuck yourself. I mean that genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. That is the most egregious monetization practice I've ever seen. Ever. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if you had to pay $90 per game, so $180, you're basically buying a third version. For what? It performs like shit. It looks terrible. It wouldn't look out of place on the fucking N64. And I love Pokemon, but this is awful, man. This is fucking crap. But, I mean, I guess I'll see you next year. I already have enough points to buy Pokemon basically for free again, so I will do it again, and then we will play it again. Every other game I buy for the channel, even the ones I don't fucking finish, I at least feel like, all right, you know, it was a game. Maybe I didn't like it. Maybe I did. Fine. But whatever. Don't insult the N64. That's why I said not even Donkey Kong 64 performs worse than this game, dude. Like what is their excuse? What is the excuse that this game could not run like Xenoblade or any of the other games? What is it? Oh, buy the DLC. Now I have to buy Pokemon Scarlet, and then you have to buy the DLC, which is like $30, mind you. And then that way I could get Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt, and then that way I could complete my Pokedex, because you're basically taxing people for giving a fuck, okay? Now, as for the story, I see what they're going for. I don't think it's as good as their previous works by a mile, but at the minimum, it's at least trying something, okay? I don't think that these rivals are that good. I'm sorry. Nimona is lame. Your friends are kind of lame. I don't really think that these characters are as well done. The only thing I thought was cool was like that everything ties together with the main story. And then here I like that it's like the descendants of previous League people are at like high school, right? Like you're basically watching them get trained and everything. Game Freak always has had an optimizing problem. The programmer hiring has always been bizarrely subpar, which explained why the president had to get involved to get Gen 2 to work. Yeah, and like famously, Iwata went in and was like, no, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna put in this fucking region so there's more content. And that's why Kanto feels unfinished, even though it has a lot of stuff in it. There's fully fully interactable NPCs, there's things to get, gym leaders to battle, but it definitely feels like it's missing something, right? No Safari Zone, for instance, right? Things like that. Viridian Forest has been apparently chopped down, and then they retconned all that. Heart Gold Soul Silver, they fixed all of that. That's why I love those games. I think they are the best games they've ever put out in my top 10 of best games of all time. Heart Gold Soul Silver, made with love from start to finish, amazing game, quality product, everything about it was good. At the time, state of the fucking art. Best games they've ever put out. This is slop, bro. This shit is sloppy. It's garbage, man. And that's why it's sad, because I know they could do better, because 10 years ago on shittier hardware, they did better. More than 10 years ago. That's what pisses me off. They could do so much better. I know they can. I'll go talk to her. Glad to see you. You feeling rested and recovered after a big adventure down the underdepths? Yes, sure, whatever. So feel wrung up despite having been back for a while now. Since our return, I've been writing up everything we discovered on our expedition. I honestly have hardly slept. I obtained Gia's permission to turn it all into a book, but don't worry, I made sure to skip a few details and omit the names of those involved. So voila, a proof copy of the book, freshly delivered from my publisher just for you. Briar's book. A proof copy of the exploration notes covering the Area Zero underdepths is filled with long paragraphs describing what happened along with Briar's thoughts. I behaved recklessly in the underdepths. I don't know what I would have done if it weren't for you. You truly deserve a copy of this book. I just hope it's sufficient as an apology. There was something else I needed to check with you. Would you mind showing me your Terra Orb? It's behaving just like Carmine and Kieran. It might be because your orbs were directly exposed to the energy from Terrapagos. Kieran and Carmine say ever since the underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize the Pokemon without charging their Terra. Oh my god. Terrarium core, thanks from it. I mean, keeping it topped up with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the crystal pool in Kitakami. So I've been able to stabilize the terrace slots of our academy grounds. The other day I tried and crystal I collect from the underground water that makes it called the properties of the core change. Result, Pokemon shiny and rainbow cards have started appearing all over the terrarium. They have the okay, I don't give a shit. Okay, cool. Stellar type terrestrialization grants a boost to moves, but only once per move type. After you use a move, no other moves of that same type get the boost. In Terra raid battles, all moves will be boosted with... Oh, okay. So you could... Basically, it's like the super optimized one. Yeah, okay. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. That's all I have to report. Thanks for saying I decided some time to chat. I'll have to pay a visit to my publisher, so I'll leave you to it. Next time we meet, I'll ask you for a good long look at Terrapagos. Until then... I mean, in some levels, Viv, we kind of are. Like, I knew this game was going to be bad. I still fucking bought it. You know, we could sit here and debate used versus new, right? I mean, whatever. Like, at least I was able to get the DLC for free. Using gold points, but whatever. At least I was able to get it for free, which reminds me I need to put Super Mario RPG in my console so I could get free points for it. But anyway, that's besides the point. Alright. I'm going to have my thanks for all you've done to help the League Club and to help Kieran. Once you became champion, Kieran withdrew himself entirely from our ranking system. Although I consider it somewhat sad, it is not as if he and I can no longer meet. More than anything, I'm glad he seems to be acting like his former self once more. Indeed, I've been swept up in joy to such an extent I have prepared a tremendous amount of the flight-enabling supplement used in my trial. Please feed your Agrias an appropriate portion of it whenever you wish to fly. Wait, did she just call it an Agrias? It's not called Agrias. Oh my god. What? You want to fly right now? Please slow down. The supplement was never meant to be eaten in such large... Oh! Wow. Well, I guess this game is one thing over Arceus. You just have to pay $30 to get it. Well, it looks like it, I guess it says gain the power to fly whenever you wish it to. I suppose this is an acceptable outcome. As it happens, there's a super hard... I don't care. You're not that cool. If you press the left stick while gliding, Mirai don't keep moving forward. You press it again, we'll go back to gliding. I can't believe it. Wow. Time for me to go. So long, then. All right, weirdo. All right, let's see who this gentleman is before we go to Kitakami. League Club Room. Oh, it's this dude. Ash, I'm going to go. I'm just going to talk to this dude first. And that way we'll be done here, once and for all. Just the person I was looking for. I've heard the news. You're the new BB League champion, am I right? I'll admit it, I'm blown away. Inviting you to this academy was the best decision I made recently. So now you had some time to get comfortable. How do you find Blueberry Academy? It's so-so, I guess. I mean, it's so great, right? Anyway, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you. You see, the whole academy has become so much more lively and energetic since you came here, and got me thinking, maybe we should have even more people come visit from Paldea. Have them come in as special coaches or something. You know, a lot of people, right? You've got lots of friends and everything. You know, like teachers from... Don't do that hat flip, bro. You're not a pimp. Hey, strong friends of yours are welcome here. Sure. Got it. So looking like a true champion. I knew you were the right person to ask. Use the club room computer to contact anyone you want to invite. But it'll cost BP. We'll need to pay for their trip and such. Here's something to get you started. Okay. You got arranged for special coaches to stay in this club room when they're not teaching. You should have a chat with them while they're here. Now then, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy. Alright, was that the man in blue that they were talking about? I forget what Briar even said. Using the PC in the league club room. I skipped it by accident. I don't care. Okay, very nice. I thought it was someone at the entrance, they said. Alright, let's see. Someone in blue, they said? I don't think so. Alright, well, at least we were able to finish this story. The guy in blue is Mr. Snacksworth. Who the fuck? Okay, I don't care. Pokemon! Alright, let's get out of here. Goodbye, Unova. This could have taken place anywhere. It didn't even have to be Unova. Ugh. Yeah, again. Shout out to Omega Prime. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I do appreciate it. Yeah, why are there Terrastol crystals at the top of this mountain, then? Terralumi. Well now, this is a curious development. Have I somehow broken through the boundaries of space-time? And who are you? Professor. Have we met? If so, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to recall it. I'm Professor Turo. I research Pokemon Area Zero, and yet... What? It's Pokemon. Is this the Iron Serpent? Yeah, we call it Miraidon. The Future Lizard. So its name is Miraidon. That's a good name. When the clues you already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude, from my perspective, this must be the future. Though, of course, the complexities of space-time are beyond count, it is possible that our encounter might not even be occurring in a timeline connected to my own. Perhaps this meeting is nothing more than a fleeting miracle. Oh wait, the sound has still been out. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. I stopped caring. Thank you for reminding me. Why don't we exchange as much useful data as we can in what little time that fate has gifted us? Okay. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? What about your family? You should know about my private life. I do have a family, a son. He's probably at home right now. Well, no, I suppose right now could be inaccurate. Whenever and wherever he is, I imagine he must be quite lonely. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? Yeah, why are you here? No, precisely no. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab one moment, and the next I was standing here before you. Perhaps this is the influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in that place. Perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? What are you studying now? I'm researching methods to catch Pokemon that live in different timelines, so I might transport them to the present day in my own timeline. Sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I am drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child and has never let go. But progress has been slow and beset by failures. I haven't left my lab in quite some time now. I desperately hope I might glean some new insight from this conversation so I can finally make some progress and return home. Now let us trade places in this exchange. I'd say the time has come for my own questions. What is this place? It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Chaldea. This is the land of Kitakami. So at Kitakami's crystal pool, I remember reading about it in certain texts. It's said to be a place where water wells up from the ground imbued with terrestrial energy. Seems I have been shifted quite far in both space and time. My next question then. That Pokemon you have, the Iron Serpent, Miraidon, tell me more about it. I found it collapsed on a beach. I wonder whence it came and how it happened to arrive at that beach. Although it appears you don't know much, we do know everything about this. This is bullshit. We know everything about this Miraidon and the other Miraidon, but anyway. That book you have there, I don't recognize its cover. What is it? The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Would you let me see it for just a moment? Descriptions of the Area Zero Underdepths and a record of Terrapagos' awakening? Who is this Briar to have written such a work? She's a descendant of Heath? I guess she is. Sure, whatever. There you go. Give him the book. Isn't that something? A descendant of the author of the original Violet book. Exploration runs in the family, I see. At any rate, that is a book that would ignite the imagination of any true scientist. I'm sorry, but I must simply have the time to read this book more thoroughly. This is closing in once again. I assume this means our time is near its end. Wish I could spend longer getting to know the Iron Serpent, but I must hurry. The book, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. In exchange, then, though I hate to part with something so precious to me, would you consider trading me that book for my copy of the Violet book? Absolutely. It's going to be mass-produced. We could literally ask Briar for another copy. The Violet book. The book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Perhaps I should take this chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. This is where we part, fellow adventurer and Iron Serpent. How lucky we were to meet across space and time. I bid you adieu. So, I guess, another kind of multiverse thing, huh? So now we've given him the book. He could finish his research and completely change his own timeline then. Because that book holds all the answers to Area Zero. And you know Briar was very specific with details. So think about it. Now we created the time paradox. I'm terrified. Yeah, wait, now he won't be dead, right? He'll be alive. Even though that's supposed to be a different time stream. This is mildly terrifying. Read the journal entry. Let's see. What? It's a book! I'm in the school, you dumb fucks! Oh my god. Reading a book is overrated, you piece of shit. Good god. You have to read it in Area Zero? Yeah, we should talk to Arvin. Maybe we could show the book to him. Why is this more interesting than anything else we've done this whole time? Seriously. Why is this the most interesting part of the DLC? Seriously. What the fuck? This is way more interesting than anything else we've done so far tonight. Grabbing something to eat too. Should have given me a beating in that Academy Ace tournament. Like, all my closest buddies are in another league, you know? And look at you, you just up and became a champion your first year to boot. I know that's pretty amazing. Then there's Nimona. And your Penny's got some kind of offer to work for the Pokemon League. It's the only average one around here. Nothing special about me. Your dad's super famous. Just don't give a guy a break. The only thing special about me is who my dad was. Not like I had anything to do with it. Wait, my dad? Now that Mabustiff is doing so much better, and since the treasure hunt is still going on, I've been thinking of a new goal to find myself. I guess you're really gonna start knowing where you come from, which means I should learn more about my dad, right? He was a student at this school once, too. That's what I heard. I'm gonna search the whole school for info about what kind of person he really was. Thanks for the inspiration, little buddy. Okay. There's a book on the desk in Area 0. The book Briar read and copied. Okay. I don't remember what desk that is. Oh! We have to go back and... Oh, God. We have to go back to the bottom of... Yeah, we'll do it. I have to leave first. Hold on. You can't teleport from here. Can you? Yep. Here you go. Oh, yeah, you can't. I was right. You can't. You have to leave. Yeah, I didn't do any of the school stuff. Sorry, I couldn't care less, honestly. Bully had interesting school stuff. What was the other game I played? Hogwarts could have copied Bully a little bit more. I think that was like one of my major complaints, is that they could have copied a little bit more and had a better control scheme in that game. And it would have been really good. Like, I understand you can't have 300... You know, how many days is school in a year? Like 270? I understand you can't have 270, 250 days worth of lessons. I get that. Totally understand. Right? It's a video game. We're not asking them to design, voice, and program an entire curriculum, but, you know, that would have been cool. It would have been cool to have, like, 5 lessons. I think 5 lessons is alright. That are meaningful. Alright, all the way at the bottom. Alright, let's see if we shifted timelines, if we exist in a new timeline now. Because I thought he came from a parallel timeline because of the multiverse theory that we know exists in the Pokemon universe, because they talked about it until Gen 8 when they stopped caring about the multiverse because they're a bunch of hacks. Okay. It's on the other side. I never get this right. It's always on the other side. What? Oh shit, it's still open. Now, how would you know to do this? This is actually kind of cool. Where was the desk? Was it this desk? Hang on, there's something written here. In order to better defend the Zero Lab, I developed what I call the poke... Ah, okay. The rest of it is too faded to make out. Oh, down the elevator. Okay. Because she was up here reading a book, right? Okay, I could be wrong. Oh, okay. It's the book that she picked up. Yeah, okay, okay. I'm surprised they even let you go back down here. Alright, let me save before something happens. Okay. Massive cavern exists beneath Area 0, and there slivers Terrapagos, the hidden treasure of Area 0. Spies become crystal. Terrapagos' influence be at play. I'm calling the area found beneath Area 0 the Area 0 underdepths. From the composition of the rock, I would date the cavern's formation to 2 million years ago. Alright. People on Bulbapedia are going to have had a field day with this, didn't they? There are indications many objects or creatures perhaps filled the space prior to the cavern's formation. The depths bottom out at approximately 3,300 feet beneath the surface. There are indications of numerous past cave-ins, likely resulting from tectonic activity and erosion caused by rainwater or groundwater, but it appears the cave-in has remained stable since the last major cave-in. A journal entry. While investigating the hidden treasure, I found myself suddenly transported to a great height, near a lake that smelled of sulfur. Based on the temperature and humidity, I believe it to have been the Eastern lands I've read about before. There, a child gave me a white volume. Is that it? I guess that's it. There's no extra page to it. That's it. Okay. Was there anything further in? I kind of don't want to... Let me see, actually. We were the child? I don't even know... So, I don't understand. It must have been some part of the book before that... What, the book was given to him by a kid? I don't know. I missed it. Again, I don't remember the full story of... I don't remember the full storyline. Yeah, the book you give him is the white book. So we give him the white book. He later comes back here to write it. But wasn't the white book full of answers? Like, it should have told him everything he would have needed to know. Probably would have jumped his research forward. Like, I don't know, technically, shouldn't the white book have helped him jump his research forward? Although, I guess what you're saying is that the white book jumped his research forward to the point that it is in the main story, which means that we have effectively completed the loop. Basically. Oh, that's right. She had to censor it. It's all Gita's fault. If she didn't censor the book, she could have fucking saved this man's life. I promise you. She could have done something. This dude would have done something differently. The whole time stream would have been warped. I promise you. Oh, that's crazy. She left out everything. Damn. Makes you wonder what she didn't leave out. Alright, well... Listen, I like the idea of the multi-theory, or the multiverse theory. I think that that's cool. That's one of my favorite parts of the Pokemon narrative, is that they do that. So you know what? Credit to that. That's actually interesting. I actually found that to be the most enjoyable part of it. I don't remember him mentioning that a child gave him a book. Maybe... When did he say that? Was that during the story? That must have been during the actual story of the game, because I don't remember that. Anyway. What a game, huh? I mean, it's finally over. Actually, technically, it's not over. I lied. We have to catch the last 2 Pokemon in the decks. That's why the AI was suspicious you know, Paradox types. I don't remember that. See, I beat this game so long ago. It's also why I was trusted with the dragon. I miss a lot of that. I don't know. I forgot. It's been too long. Alright, so we are missing Archaludon, and we're missing, what, 2 other Pokemon, which are my 2 different legendaries, I think. Yeah, and then we can finish off the decks. It's still not completely over? Okay, so I guess we'll get a huge finale on January 11th. So now we're prepped and everything, yeah. The AI professor was created because of the interaction there. And that's how it knows basically most of the stuff about us. See, like, this would be maybe more interesting if I remembered most of the end of the game. But because most of the game leading up to it was kind of just a snooze fest, I didn't really internalize much about the end of the game. I'll be honest with you. You can get the item by getting your deck's completion gifts. Oh, okay. How do you get multiple of them? This is the context to the AI professor fight that was missing in the base game. Oh my lord. Oh wow, a Safari Ball. Can I buy them? Electrolyzer. Basically, if you needed to do this, here we go. The Love Ball. Protector. There we go. Free Dragon Scale. Moon Ball. The Metal Alloy. Dream Ball. Gold Bottle Cap. Ultra Ball. Or, I'm sorry, Beast Ball. What is that? Ability Patch? There you go. 3 more volumes. Alright, so we use the metal alloy on a Duraludon. And then... I don't have enough Pokeballs to catch the other ones. Alright. Let me go catch another Duraludon. So I'm confused then. Why did they teleport us back to Paldea? Is that just like Terrapagos' power sending us back home? Right? Like, why didn't it just leave us in Kitakami? That's actually very interesting. That's like a rare thing to have happen. I even have it in my party. It just happens when you go there. That's kind of interesting. So somehow Terrapagos, through the Terrastall phenomenon, is able to bend space and time, pretty much. I mean, all things considered, that's pretty interesting. Will it ever come back? Probably not. The game closes after the... Oh my god. I thought it was like, you ever play a video game where the game is like, psych, motherfuckers, you know, you start up the game and it's a fake game? I thought that's what they were going for. Oh, damn, that's unfortunate. I was about to get hype. I was going to be like, oh, shit. Alright, how do you get metal alloys again, by the way? Let's see. 300 BP from the item printer. Okay, you can buy it from the school store. Alright, cool. Just checking. It makes sense to yeah, it basically starts you back at home. I get that. Okay. That makes sense to me. I was just kind of confused. I'm like, is this supposed to be like part of the, you know, not the joke, but you know what I mean? Is this part of like the meme or something? Like, I didn't get it. Okay, I wasn't sure if that had anything to do with it. It didn't. That's not a catch, by the way. Thank you, game. Okay, I'll go there later. I'm not gonna go there now. Dude, what the fuck? I resist this. Neutral hit. Yeah. Have a good one, Viv. Don't worry. We're basically done here. We will need an extra stream. I'm gonna have to store up money to buy a bunch of Premier Balls so we could catch, what is it? Iron Boulder and whatever the other one is. Iron Crown. Iron Boulder and Iron Crown. I will need an extra stream in order to finish this off, so... If you thought this was the last Pokemon stream... Well, I thought it would be the last Pokemon stream. Apparently I'm wrong, so life sucks. I guess I'll have to do another stream of this. But, it's not all bad. Only thing that sucks is my boxes are full. Where's this Duraludon? Where'd it go? Seems like you can farm stellar stuff. I'm not gonna bother. Alright, there you go. At least they made sure that items have repeatable methods. I mean, I would argue they should have done that since day one, but whatever. If nothing else, just charge people for it. Just ask them to pay money. Digs holes on mountains searching for food so durable they've been caught in a cave and won't phase it. Electro shot. Nope, you're going in the decks. Alright, well, we are only missing 2 Pokemon at this point, which are the 2 Iron Crown and Iron Bundle, or Iron Boulder. So, that, my friends, is going to conclude the mystery of Area 0. So, I hope you have enjoyed it. There will be an epilogue. I'll probably need 2 streams. One to farm out money and to be able to afford Premier Balls to catch those 2 Pokemon in. And then another, well... Yeah, I'm going to catch them in Premier, which means I need to farm money. I'll do that at some point. I don't know when I'll do it, but I'll do it at some point. I'm also going to clean up my boxes a little bit, try to empty out, and then that way we could, you know, have a final stream catching all the different Pokemon and stuff, right? Evolving, completing the decks, stuff like that. I think that would be kind of a fun stream, right? 2 final streams of this game, wrap it all up on stream number 40. If there's no more raids, which there probably will be, then we'll come back and we'll do raids, right? But... as far as the story content's over, until January 11th, it's done, it's dusted. Can we VC on the next 2 streams? Absolutely. Well, maybe not for the final story beat, but the next stream of this that we do, absolutely. We're done with story now. I got my full enjoyment out of it, I guess. So, In any event, that's going to be it for the legacy, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. I guess I'll teleport really quickly just so I'm not out in the middle of nowhere. I am about to get off this game. I'm going to go play Spider-Man 2, so that'll be great. So once again, thank you, Ash. Thank you, Black Red Pill. Thank you very much, Black Red Pill. Thanks, Viff. Thanks, Omega Prime. Thanks, everyone who stopped by and enjoyed the stream. Here's hoping the next Pokemon games are better, right? Sky's the limit. I know what I'm already saying, so it is what it is. But, yeah, I actually liked that little bit at the end. I thought that was kind of cool, actually. Like, I don't know if the game specific... I think she clues you in, like, oh, you know, Kitakami, right? That was cool. I thought that was, like, a really interesting thing, even though I didn't really remember the plot line itself, that we loop around, and apparently he was given the book at some point, and he made the AI based off of that. Probably was a line of dialogue somewhere in the base game that I just don't remember. So, thank you all. Really appreciate it. Okay, OBS did not freeze. I will see you all later. Very nice. Thank you.